What's up, YouTube? I'm right here with my boy Si. Amanda and the wife went school shopping today with the in-laws. So me and Sasa here, we're gonna go exploring, aren't we? I told him we're gonna drive the truck in the woods, which is actually a power line. We're just gonna go wander around for a little bit, look for some mushrooms, maybe find some chicken of the woods. Every now and then you can find it growing this early down here in the south. It's unlikely, but might be able to find some edible species. So stick around. You know, you've been watching our channel long enough. You never know what we're going to get into. Ain't that right, buddy? We're going to have fun, aren't we? Pound it. Oh yeah, and just in case you're wondering why I'm not filming while I'm driving like most of the vlog styles are, let me show you right quick. This is a 1986 Toyota four-wheel drive pickup, and the muffler is completely jacked, so check this out. Really loud in this truck. I'm gonna show you how loud it gets. I don't have the GoPro mounted. I just have it on like a bendable tripod. I just want to show you how loud this thing is. Not loud in a cool way, loud in an obnoxious way. So you wouldn't be able to hear me. Yeah, this is just second gear. Once I get up into like fourth and fifth gear, it's so loud. So I just thought I'd share that. Was that fun? Yeah. We're about to go through the water. Sure did, didn't we? This little section out here can be a little rough. I ain't been back here since deer season, so. Deer! I don't see a deer. Yeah, might be some turkeys down here. There's usually turkeys down here. Oh, I love turkeys. Say bump, bump, bump. There's a nice hardwood bottom over here, and there's like a marshy bottom over here. It's a good spot to look for mushrooms. So we're gonna get out and see what we can find. Stick around. You never know what we're gonna get into. You ready, Sasa? Alright, we're going to see if there's anything under this log. Back up, buddy, just in case there's a snake under there. Nope. Alright, well, still down here exploring with Silas. I got him on standby back there because look what I just come across. I just come across a big piece of tin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this this GoPro up. And I wouldn't recommend doing this without snake boots on, because there could be a rattlesnake under here, a copperhead. About the only two species in this environment that I'm probably going to have to worry about. But let's set this thing up and we'll see. Nothing. Alright, Sasa, no snakes. Alright, well, we drove the truck on up here and got in the woods where I do some deer hunting, and we found some mushrooms. Now, I'm not a mycologist. I don't know every species. Yep. I mean, I could look it up and figure it out. I have several books on identifying wild and edible mushrooms in North America, so. Oh, Silas, look. Is that a chanterelle right there? Nope, it's not.
It's the baby mushrooms.
Yep, I'm not familiar with that one either.
I'm not
Gotta be careful with any of these that grow straight out of the wood like that. Alright, well, let's keep going. There seems to be some mushrooms popping up. Maybe there's some chanterelles down here in this mossy bottom, Silas. Alright. Look how pretty this mushroom is.
There's briars in the woods.
Little bit. Yep, it's pretty. It looks like Yep, it looks like this one looks like a flower, doesn't it, Silas? On the log.
That one.
You spotted one?
Yeah, right here. See?
That one kind of looks like a daisy, don't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep going. Do what, buddy?
There's a one up.
Yep. Look at this mushroom coming up. See the gills in there where it hasn't unfolded yet.
Is there a hole?
Look, there's a bunch of them right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, I love that one.
Right here. What I do? Yeah, it's a little baby one. Silas wants to show y'all the little baby one. What I do is I go through my identification guides and I look up all the edible species in my area, highlight them, and then I get familiar with them. And when their season comes around, I go out and I target those particular mushrooms. Yep, that one's broke. Somebody, probably a squirrel or a deer, was eating on it. All right, let's walk over here and see if we can find some more, okay? All right, guys, I just come across this mushroom right here growing off of this branch, but I wanted to show you something. And it's, as fall gets closer and more species are coming out, I'm probably going to post more mushroom videos, but if you lift it up, you'll see this orange, like dusty spot. That's the spores. The mushroom will drop spores from the gills and deposit beneath the cap. And if any of this interests you, that's going to be an important thing to get familiar with, because sometimes you'll be trying to find a species and you'll figure out that that particular species has a look-alike, sometimes a deadly look-alike. And I know that's scary, but that's not so much the case around here. There's not too many deadly look-alikes. I mean, the chanterelle has the jack-o'-lantern, and they're easily distinguished from the chanterelle, almost to a point where I don't really consider it a look-alike. But there's a lot of mushrooms growing. I can see 3 or 4 different species just from right here. You can see right above my finger. There's one growing right at the base of that. So, yeah, even if you're not big into mushrooms, it's actually a really fun hobby. It actually metal detecting, mushroom hunting, herping, all have similar characteristics. I mean, they all involve you getting out in the woods, getting out in nature, trying to find things that are hard to find. Maybe you'll find this video entertaining, but it's something that I do, and that's what my channel's about, posting the stuff that I do, the things that I'm into. So, yeah, good job, buddy. Let's see how many more we can find. Oh, those are pretty. Alright guys, I just come across one of my favorite species of mushrooms. I mean, you can eat them, but they have like a real earthy taste. They're not really that good. It's just because they just have this old rustic look to them, and they're called the old man. It's either the old man in the woods or the old man of the woods.
I found one right there.
Yep, here's a baby one right here.
No, I see one.
Look, there's a daddy long legs.
Where?
See?
I do. I don't like those.
But here's a more mature
Daddy.
old man. And there's another one over. These things really blend in. See if you can see it when this camera focuses.
You missed one.
See him?
You missed one, Daddy.
There's actually 3 right in
You
here.
missed the red one.
Do you see it? Yeah. Okay, hold on, buddy. But it's an old man. You can see why he gets his name.
Where did Eddie Longlegs go?
He looks like he's been out here for hundreds and hundreds of years, but he hadn't. Just pops up on his.
Daddy, there's all
Pops up
one.
when the conditions are right, and then goes back. The mycelium will continue underground looking for the appropriate substrate, and
Got one, the red one.
bam, mushrooms are magical. Not in the hippie sense, but I mean, the more you learn about them, the more fascinating they seem. Just how everything has to come together. You found the Granddaddy Longlegs? Yep, I see him crawling there. All right, well, we'll keep going.